Guys, good morning, 6 a.m. Want to jump on. I know we've had some followers and stuff since January. You guys seen some of the trips we took. And I just wanted to take a quick second, let you guys know um, life can be pretty crazy sometimes. It's been a hell of a year here for us. And a lot of projects been put on hold. Alpha, always looking for adventure, has definitely taken a lack from that. And I just want to let you guys know we're able to take a real deep look at what life's looking like and what we're doing. And also, it allowed me a lot to reflect and really look at the brand and what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do with Alpha, and how I'm trying to actually make some kind of difference. Because if I'm not doing that, then what's the point of doing it at all? Other than the fact of like having fun, which I'll be honest, this year has not been fun. I've had it's been a year, to say the least. So, emotionally, mentally, just exhausting, and lots of reasons. But I think I'm finally at a point where I can put all that behind me, and moving forward from here on out, I think that Alpha is a brand, as much as it's about adventure. Um, I think the true meaning for Alpha is actually just embracing life as it comes all together, and enjoying it regardless of all the hard things that come our way, and dusting ourselves off and getting ourselves back out there. Um, so I think there will be some things to come with that. I really wanted it to be enjoy life, but sometimes just embracing the hard things that come your way is the best things we can do to better enjoy it, without all the hard stuff. How enjoyable can it really be? And so, guys, it's 6 a.m., it's Saturday. I've got a project that I've avoided for 10 years. Believe it or not. Not avoided, just in a roundabout way, avoided sums it up. So, we're gonna do a little garage cleanup. We're gonna get rid of some stuff that's in our way. The green frame Banshee's gonna get a motor today. I've got a bunch of other projects that I've not avoided that long, but I've put off a lot of stuff for my personal enjoyment, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. So I'm gonna get after it. I only have my iPhone today. Trent's not with me. He's got other things going on. Shout out to him for all the high-end help with the cameras, because guys, that's not why I'm in it, honestly. I'm just here to do some good. That's all I want to try to do, and I want to live an enjoyable life. And so I feel like this is the avenue that's going to get me there. We're going to have some big announcements coming up, and we're going to announce those pretty quick. So I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time, let you know where we're at as a brand and where we're headed. Genuinely apologize for all you guys who've been waiting on us since January, because there's some followers and stuff. That shout out to you guys for jumping on early. Quick reminder on our hoodies. We got 10 hoodies for our first 10,000 or our first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So guys, appreciate you, and as soon as we can, we'll get those announcements out. We'll get these things rolling, and yeah, so big things to come, I think, and just thanks for bearing with us, guys, and we'll catch you soon. All right, y'all. Hour later, it's 7 a.m. and we've cleared ourselves a spot. Got the old snap-on box cleared off. I need a stainless top, so okay, so we're at the point where I gotta run. Some of the parts for this Banshee are about 20 minutes north of me at a different house, so I'm gonna go get those. I've got the motor, the bottom end's done. I didn't film that, but basically what I've got left is we got a top end, I've got a clutch, I've got a side case cover. I've got to do the whole install and then go through and torque everything. Eventually it's probably getting a different swing arm. I've got a cool head for it, but I'm gonna get with some guys to anodize that before we slap that together. So a lot of today will probably just be getting the motor in, and maybe I have to get set up to do the clutch, so I might do that later, but we'll film it and release them together. But yeah, my biggest thing right now is you gotta finish the top end and get that clutch in, set the cables, and as you can see, she's bare bones, she's naked, so we'll go from there. Get you guys an update here in a bit. All right, guys, it's 8:30. Gathered up all the parts from the other place, brought them home. Everything's still chilling out here. Got some cleanup to do still, but that's beside the point. I remembered as I looked through all my stuff that I probably threw some things away that I need. That's probably part of the reason why I put this off for so long, but do a quick inventory list, see what we got, see what we can start with. Hopefully we got enough to get the motor back in. That's our biggest thing today. Possibly start the cooling and brake lines, but pretty sure looking at them, all that stuff's getting replaced, so we'll see where we're at. But there's a quick update. All right, guys, really quick. So the color scheme of this is a green main to black to pink highlights. So that's what we got all laid out. It's a little off. These are actually going to go straight to the green, but hopefully the bolts will be pretty much black, so it'll still fit. I mean, like down here, that it'll be similar to that, but yeah. Fun thing about this project, guys, I was 18 years old when I dreamed this thing up, and here we are at 28, finally making it a priority to bring it back to life. The swing arm, like I said earlier, is probably going to change. That may actually go to an aluminum swing arm, which all that color will change in the back, if that's the case. I may just chop that one and make it longer, or build a custom one and do the brackets again of my own. But trying to decide which style tensioner I want to go with, because if I go to like a barrel style, it'd be better. But for now, we're just gonna see where she's at. The motor in this is gonna be pretty built. I can show you guys the porting job on that here soon as I clean it up and do some things to it. Tell you why I'm doing it. Some other things that are bound to change eventually is going to be hoping to go to a Fox or a Moto shocks front and rear. Long travel. We did do the full flight +2 +1 bars, so it is a couple inches wider and an inch longer in the front. And yeah, if you guys got any questions on this build, throw them in the comments. Let's get going. I'll share what I can. I'm not I'm not here to hide anything. I'll give you the information I got, who I got it from. Um, I'll make sure they're cool with that too, but I'll tell you anything about it you want to know. So, yeah, quick little frame overview, and let's see what we can do with it. All right, guys, it's around 9. I'm learning very fast how much Trent spoils me on camera work. Everything I've filmed today has been trash. Luckily, it's all time lapse, so it'll just like breeze through. But pretty much missed everything. I'll swap. So here's what we're looking at. I have not found the tie rods for the bottom half of the motor, and that's not a for sure deal breaker. It does slow us down a little bit. I can actually get that motor in there without them, and do them later. And I think I'm going to do that just for sake of time. But yeah, basically everything you just watched was me finding all the bolts, which we got a whole array of them over there. It's like Land of Misfit Toys meets Dumpster Fire Diaries. But I'm a box worker, so I just throw all my stuff in a box, and it's a big puzzle going back together. It really doesn't make that much time difference for me, other than like picking through is a little interesting. Maybe we'll film that, but just picking what kind of goes where. And I know there's a lot of guys that'll cringe when you say that, and there's a lot of guys that are like, no big deal. So depending on your style, these are all in a bucket. All these bearings have been replaced, so they're all garbage. But yeah, you just find them, kind of lump them together and say, okay, I know what those are for, roughly. Sometimes it's a little guesswork, but I don't know. A lot of the guys that do the pre-laid out stuff are probably quite a bit cleaner, but at the end of it, I've had pretty good luck for myself, and it makes the teardown time a lot faster. It's all messy anyway, so that's kind of how that works for me. Hope you guys can forgive the camera angles. Again, guys, quick reminder that we're doing the hoodie giveaway for our YouTube subscribers. That's still going on. For the first 1,000 subs, we got 10 hoodies we're just going to randomly pick and get you guys hooked up with some swag. We'll be watching for some other big things to come. So that's kind of an update on where we're at. We're getting a new clutch and some other goodies. So yeah, we'll work on getting a better camera angle so you guys can actually see what the heck we're doing. And yeah, we'll get back at it. All right, guys, so got the motor in. Everything in this whole frame needs to be torqued down. I will probably include a note. I don't know, maybe we'll see how fancy we can get with some edits, but maybe but yeah, I'll go through these and we'll get back at it. Alright, got motor all torqued in. I still gotta go through the chassis, but I think probably how I'll break that down is I'll do the front end, give you guys the update that's all done. I know there's some hardware that I gotta, you can see up here I'm missing some hardware. So I'll get the numbers on that. I'll post these in the order which would go, so I'll do all the brackets as a note, and that'll just pop up probably before I show the torque wrench scene, but I'm just thinking out loud. And then I'll go through the back. I'm missing some hardware on the back also, so I'll get that all set up. But yeah, that's probably how we'll do it. I'll just break it down. A-arm front shocks. We'll do the knuckle and the steering. That's done on the motor. Motor mounts and clips is all done. And then we'll do the rear swing arm. So I got my CGI in, my voltage regulator, and I started running down the frame. I actually retaped this, so you didn't really miss too much. I taped the whole thing just so it's all there. Well, that is a decent stopping point. I'm not done for the day. I've got a football game I'm gonna run to for a bit, and then we're gonna come back. I need to soak the clutch plates, but literally probably where we're gonna get today. Who knows where we'll get today? Depends on how long we go. I'll probably go through, double check my frame, hardware, stuff like that. I've got as you can see, I got it set up. I don't have brakes on or anything like that. So my hubs, stuff, my brakes, sprocket I do have. So I could probably get that side set up. My swing arm's got to come back out. I need to decide which chain glide I'm gonna run. I have a purple one. This is an old 94, so it's that plum color. But I need to decide if I'm going black. I'm probably gonna go black instead of purple. And then give her a good once over, clean it up. In theory, I should be able to have the clutch in, all the electrical harness, all the electrical components back in. Wire harness is going to stop there just due to routing, the way we're going to route that for pipe clearance and some other things. It'll actually come right up through the center here and over the head. I don't know, that's the cleanest way I've found to run them. I don't love it necessarily just because of where it puts it, but where my pipes will ride, that's gonna be a mystery, and I'll show you guys why here in a while. But luckily, throw an engine bag back over it, got the wire harness done. Motor's all torqued in, so all we have left is the shocks and all the linkage from the frame out. We'll get the steering knuckle done before we get too far ahead. The pipes are not coated or anything, they are somewhere else. They're over at my buddy Tim's, so that's where we're at. We'll walk you guys through some of the things this thing's getting. When we go to do the clutch install, it's got a straight cut gear. I've got some other things. I got a new, maybe that's a new one in there. I need to double check. I went ahead and got me a new linkage setup, so I gotta put the spring and all the goodies on that, just to make sure that everything's running smooth. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys, and we'll be back more soon. We'll be back with more soon. Hey guys, I wanted to jump on really fast. Give you a quick update. So, you guys have seen the transition from iPhone. We got our GoPro going, but I wanted to let you know we had some issues with some footage, so some of this was confusing. Thanks for bearing with us. And super stoked about the direction we're getting ready to move forward in. where we're at right now. I've taken a lot of time to sift through some footage and compile all that. So I just want to jump on, let you know this is the end of this video. Check out our next one, and we're working on organizing these videos as we go, so we'll clean those up for you guys and make them easier to follow. Just wanted to just say thank you guys for tagging along. Hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions on the Banshee project so far and where we're at, I'd love to give you the update on where that's going to be. Also, we're going to be trying to get some updates pretty regularly moving forward. And I came out and looked at it today, and I've got some wiring stuff that I'll actually go through a whole video on because I spent some time on YouTube and no one's really touched on it. So I will look into that and do a video specific and explain why I do that to come. But yeah, thanks guys for checking us out. Like I said, if you have any questions on this build, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. And we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel on this, so super stoked to see her come together, and just wanted to shout out and say thanks so much. Check out our other videos, and we'll have more to come soon. Appreciate you guys.